gonna sit here for a quick second. Sit here for just a quick second. See if either one of these brothers get on here right quick. One more hit, then I'm gonna get started. Okay. Y'all keep on talking about stats. Here's the thing. Sports are not played for stats. Yes, stats are a part of the game. But if you playing for stats, you playing for the wrong fucking thing. Do you think I'm teaching my kids, my students, to play for stats? Or do you think I'm teaching them to play to win the game? You play to win the game. It's that fucking simple. And y'all keep on throwing up bullshit stats. All stats comes with content or context. And what I mean by that is, like I asked Derek in the post, you got two bowlers. Both of the bowlers bowl a 300. If you don't know anything about bowling, a 300 is a perfect game. However, here's the catch. The first player that bowled they 300, they did it with no side railings. You know them railings that they put up for the little kids? They did it with no side railings. Rolled a perfect game. The other person, on the other hand, they also rolled a perfect game. But in the process of them rolling that perfect game, that whole game, they had those side railings up. So at the end of the day, which one is more impressive? The one who rolled the 300, the perfect game, without using no assistance, is in the side rails, or the one who used the side rails? Make it make sense. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, Derek and probably Anthony both would say number 2. And it's like, how? Jordan, prime example. He did it his whole career. He didn't have no all-star cast with him. The players that he played with, he just made them better. Just like me with my students, I make my students better. How do I make my students better? I can't make them better by just being on the side of the court, just yelling shit out. I'm out there with them. I'm directing them. Not only that, when they do something wrong, I show them the correct way to do it. I stop the play right then and there. Go back to where you was at. Go back to where you was at. Go back to where you was at. I got a photographic memory to this shit. Was I born with a basketball IQ? Fuck nah. Was I born with a sports IQ? No, I wasn't. You are not born with this. You are taught it. You can get better at it. You get better at it by studying it. How the fuck I'm going to be a teenager and then my coach is telling me, you the greatest shooter I ever saw in my life. If my coach is telling me that, I'm imagining my coach ain't really did too much. You process plays better than anybody that I've ever seen. You process them faster, da-da-da. I don't even have to tell you the next step and everything. It's levels to this shit. I don't teach my 3rd and 4th graders the same shit that I teach my 5th and 6th graders. I don't teach my 5th and 6th graders the same shit that I teach my 7th and 8th graders. The reason why I don't teach them is because at that point in their career, in their stages of learning the game of basketball, they don't have the ability to do these things. I teach my students, learn to master the inside shot before you start taking it back further. And it's a reason why. The average kid that starts shooting further back, they're not shooting in their true form. So that means that they are constantly learning the wrong way to shoot the ball. But if you teach them proper form up close, make a couple of up close shots, take a couple of steps back, make that. Once your shot form start changing, take a step in because now you are shooting outside of your range. Dog, y'all cannot talk basketball to me. Y'all talk about your favorite player and everything, but y'all don't know the game. Y'all don't know the game. Y'all are fans. I'm a person that dedicated my life to this. No, I didn't make it to the NBA. No, I didn't. And I'm cool with that. I am happy with how my life turned out as far as basketball goes. I've taught a few hundred kids how to play the game with integrity, how to hold themselves accountable. I just got on one of my players' ass in practice yesterday. We run into play, and he yelling at somebody else talking about, you supposed to be da-da-da-da and all of this. I'm like, dude, worry about your fucking self, because while you telling him he was supposed to do all of this, he did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Your ass didn't fucking move. But he, my ass, but you. That's one thing about basketball that people don't do no more. They don't hold people accountable. They don't hold LeBron accountable for those 5,000 plus turnovers. Oh, he didn't have no teammates. He had to do it all on his own. How the fuck he didn't have no teammates and this motherfucker done played with 25 All-Stars in his career? How many Hall of Famers he done played with? Come on, man. But every year, he don't got enough help. Then, when I start busting their ass, really getting in their ass about his on-court play, his offense is sloppy. If he don't got the ball in his hand, he trash on offense. He don't even really make basket cuts. He just stand off in the background, like they say, blowing on his fingers, chewing his nails, scratching his ass, throwing his hands up in the air, arguing with the ref, arguing with the fans in the front row because they said, you's a fucking bum. Now he going, hey, security, I want them out of here. And y'all respect that. To get front row tickets, you are paying thousands of dollars. You're paying thousands of dollars to see these players. Would Jordan have ever done that? Hell no. I'm trying to remember the team that they played against. I think it was Utah or somebody. Anyway, Jordan came down. He dunked on a player. A dude in the crowd was like, man, pick on somebody your own side. So the very next play down, I didn't see the game. But according to all of the stories and from the video, which I'll go back and watch it again, because if I'm wrong, I don't mind correcting myself. I don't mind being corrected. I'll go back and I'll fact check it. But here's the thing. You got real facts, and then you got delusional facts. And then you got some people that just so stuck up this motherfucking ass that they gonna believe what they believe, whether they could be with LeBron James. They could spend the whole day with LeBron James, and he could admit to them, man, I can't catch him. I can't pass Jordan is the greatest. They are going to try to convince him, man, LeBron, you have already passed him. Look at all of this that you've done and all of this. Come on, man. And then for you to be a pass first player, how do you about to break? Kobe got the all-time most misses in the history of the NBA. You about to pass him up. Make that make sense. But you say that you are a pass first player. Stats don't prove it. You a pass first player, but you shoot the ball 20 plus times a game. You a pass first player, but you averaging 27 points for your whole career. And if you was a pass first player, you should be getting more than 7 assists a game. Pass first players like Chris Paul, players like Stockton, what's some other, Mark Price, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, those were pass first players. Those were pass first players. Around their career, they averaged 10 assists or close to 10 assists. Come on, man. You're not a pass first player. You're not. And your fans, your fanboys, these Derek Banks out here, these Anthony Pauls out here, they don't know basketball. Man, can you just accept greatness? I saw greatness. I saw greatness in the form of Jordan. I saw greatness in the form of Kobe. I saw greatness in the form of players like Tim Duncan. I saw greatness in those three, amongst many other players. But with LeBron James, I don't see no greatness. Tim Duncan played both sides of the ball. Jordan played both sides of the ball. Kobe played both sides of the ball. Akeem Olajuwon, both sides of the ball. Allen Iverson, both sides of the ball. I could keep going and going. LeBron don't play both sides of the ball. He ain't really played defense since he left Miami. Oh, y'all want to talk about the chase down block. His defensive plays are so spread out. They so fucking spread out. It doesn't compare. And to be considered one of the greats, you just can't be good on one side. Because this is a two-sided sport. This is not football. When the offense is on the field, the offense is on the field. When the defense is on the field, the offense is off the field. So therefore, it's not hockey either. You got defensive lineups, you got offensive lineups. And they switch when the puck is exchanged or whatever. I don't really follow hockey like that, but y'all know what I'm saying. But basketball, you got to be accountable on defense just as you are on offense. What do they say about Steph Curry? He all of this on offense, but he's a defensive liability. He can't check nobody. What up, E? He can't check nobody. He too little and all of this and everything. So what do they say? They try to hide him in the defensive scheme. But here's the thing. He could still be effective in that defensive scheme. All players can't stop everybody. Defense is the hardest thing to play. What about Joker? What about him? Joker and Luka. Let's talk about them. And let's add Bird to this because everybody say that Bird couldn't play in this league now. But look at Luka. Look at Joker. These is two big, slow-ass white boys. And they scorching the league. Just not that long ago, J.J. Redick was doing an interview with Luka, and he was talking about how many 40 points games he had before the age of 25 and all of this. And I think Luka is like at 89. They were saying that LeBron is at like 109 or something. But here's the thing. Who cares about that? Who cares about that? They making a bunch of shit about points and all of that. What about the wins? What about the wins? Luka's not really going to be respected until he get that first title. A lot of players wasn't really respected like that until they got that first title. And then it's like this. After you get that first title, what are you going to do after you get that first title? Are you going to continue to win like Jordan? Or are your championships going to be so spaced out like LeBron James where everybody is eating on your watch? And let's talk about that for a second. Everybody be like, well, all of these players won on Jordan's watch. No, they fucking didn't. Your watch do not begin until you win the championship. When Jordan won the championship, who else won the championship? What other team? Let's see. What other team won the championship after Jordan won the championship while he was playing? Nobody. It took him to retire from the league, or really the league to push him out because of his gambling. And here's the thing about that. Why the fuck is y'all worried about what that man is doing? He wasn't gambling on basketball. So if he not gambling on basketball, y'all don't got no say in that. None. None. And then everybody want to talk about his gambling debts and all of that. It got his father killed. As much motherfucking money as Jordan had back then. Do you think that whatever bet he lost, he couldn't have fucking covered it? So miss me with that bullshit. And then for y'all to attack this man for his father getting killed, that's some low down dirty shit. Let's look at me. I'm fumbling words like a motherfucker. Let's attack LeBron for not being man enough to check his motherfucking mama. What the fuck is you doing? You fucking one of my teammates. How the fuck do that look? I'm the chosen one. I am the chosen one. And you fucking one of my teammates. Damn, man, fuck the coach. But not my teammate. Fuck the coach, but not my teammate. Fuck the GM, but not my teammate. Speaking of that, one of my students, he done quit the team because him and his girlfriend broke up, and one of my players done popped her. So he quit the team because of that. Don't be mad at the nigga. The nigga asked the girl. And she said that they was done and everything. So, I mean, this world is just fucking crazy. This world is fucking crazy. And all of these motherfuckers that's just really dick riding LeBron, man, y'all don't know basketball. It's nothing impressive about his game. He don't got no bag. Every blue moon, he'll do something. Like the other day, he came down the lane and he did a little scoop layup. Where'd that come from? He ain't never done that before. He ain't never done that one before. He talks about this high basketball IQ and everything, but he come right down in the first couple of seconds of a shot clock and chucking it from the logo. Nigga, you not Dame. You not Steph. Come on, man. This nigga's a fucking joke. And then the shit that he was saying on his podcast, he think the 2-for-1 is stupid. Yeah, you get an extra possession and everything, but theoretically, you got to look at the game situation. Are we up? Are we down? Are we on a little streak? And all of this and everything. But you come down and you chucking half quarters. I could understand the ball get moved around a couple of times. Ain't nothing going on. The ball get kicked back out. It's only a couple of seconds left in the shot clock, like what happens with most other teams, and then somebody chucking it from down there. But no, motherfucker, you doing that shit with 16, sometimes 18 seconds left on the shot clock. But you got a high basketball IQ. Such a high basketball IQ, you disappear in the last 2 minutes of most games. Oh yeah, that's right. Your basketball IQ is so high. You just say fuck the last 2 minutes of the game. You already to the locker room because you don't trust your teammates. You don't trust yourself. Kobe and Jordan like, fuck that. Give me the motherfucking ball. Get the fuck out the way. Man, how many players are embarrassing this man day in and day out? He getting dunked on. People pulling up in his face. And all of this. The media, they don't cover none of that. But let him get some little weak-ass fucking dunk. Oh, that's the dunk of the year. That's the dunk of the year. He went back to 2003 LeBron James on that one right there. That was something special. Oh, my God. Y'all motherfuckers is terrible. And like I said, I got footage to prove everything that I'm fucking saying. What about all the flopping did he do? Come on. That's respectable. You flopping all of this, or you get a ghost foul from the refs, and after you get the ghost foul, now you... I'm LeBron James. I'm LeBron James. The motherfucker better have called that shit. Or I was going right to Adam Silver, and I was complaining. Y'all know how I get down. Fuck out of here. Then the dumbass motherfucker, all of this shit about Bronny's better than half of the team that I'm playing with now. He could play for us right now. How? The nigga can't even play for his goddamn college team. So now he's supposed to get in here and fuck some NBA players up? LeBron dumbass did the same thing LeVar Ball did. He'd have put a big-ass target on his back, not towards the media, but towards these current players. When Bronny, if Bronny make it to the league, they gonna destroy him. You think he is crying after some of them USC games? That motherfucker's gonna be crying. LeBron is gonna be paying players off. Man, don't go that hard on my son. And like I told y'all, honestly, if he really wanted to play with his son, this is what he should have done. Because he's ass on fucking defense. He's totally ass on defense. Take a year or two off. Let your body recharge. But then again, you don't got to recharge because you've been fucking juicing for the last, 12, 13 years? Probably longer. Come on, man. Make it make sense. But yeah, take a couple of years off. Now once your son come to the league, pull a Jordan move. You already pulled a Kobe move. Kobe was like, I'm gonna skip high school and I'm gonna skip college and I'm gonna take my talents to the NBA. What did LeBron do? Fuck Cleveland. I'm gonna take my talents down to Miami because I don't know how to win being the alpha male on my team. I gotta go to this other player, which we thought was an alpha male, but this motherfucker wearing nail polish, dresses, skirts, and all of this crazy shit. Got his son turning into a girl and all of this shit, supporting all of this shit. Man, the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here on some real shit. This bitch nasty as hell. That bitch is so fucking nasty. But man, Luka already said that he don't want to play no 20 plus years or so. But I guarantee you, if Luka keep on playing, especially in the system that they playing in, where he's dominating the ball, but every year his team is like right in the middle of the pack. They not nowhere at the top, but they always in the middle and shit. Man, make it make sense. If he played 20 years, at the rate that he's playing, he would surpass LeBron. There's a couple other players. But here's the thing. Luka, he's playing the majority of the games every year. A bunch of these other players, they're playing the majority of the games every year. They not sitting out. Especially, it ain't like they hurt or nothing. They just sitting out to sit out. And then here's the thing about LeBron James sitting out. You're supposed to sit out against the weak teams. Really, you do. That gives your bench players the opportunity to get some quality minutes where it's not really that much pressure on them because y'all already should win the game. Well, what do LeBron James do? He sit out against the top teams. And he didn't just start doing this. He been ducking and dodging players. What did he do when it was supposed to have been a Kobe, LeBron NBA Finals? The motherfucker choked. He choked. He choked. Been to the finals 10 times. That's an accomplishment, but here's the thing. Don't nobody give a fuck about second place. Don't nobody give a fuck about runner-up. 6 times you took your teams there, and 6 times y'all got your ass whooped. You got swept more than once. You done lost 4-1, got gentleman's sweep, I believe, twice. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Practice? LeBron don't practice. LeBron don't practice. He going in the gym talking about he working on his game and all this. No, you're not. Because if you was working on your game, your free throws percentage should be better. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's one of the first things all players should damn near master. Free throws. Why do I say they should master that shit? The first word of it. It's fucking free. Ain't no hand in your face. You not even jumping. You shooting a set shot. I can shoot free throws left-handed or right-handed. It don't fucking matter. But man, I'm about to end this live because I could talk about this shit all fucking day. But here's the thing about this live. Derek and Anthony, please don't send me no more motherfucking messages. Don't comment on my shit no more, none of that. Because I tagged both of y'all in here. I understand y'all may be at work or whatever. I don't know. I work for myself. I'm not punching nobody motherfucking clock. Asking people, can I get time off? And do I have to come in today? I got something planned this weekend. I'm not going to be able to make it. Is that going to be a problem? What the fuck? I'm grown as fuck. I'm not doing that shit. So, again, you brothers have disqualified yourselves from saying anything to me about sports, because always when we talk about sports, no matter, we could be talking about, man, what's a player? We could be talking about Cade Cunningham, for example. What y'all gonna do? Mention Jordan. What y'all gonna do? Mention LeBron. It's like, damn, can I ever have a conversation with you brothers and we stick to the topic? Can I ever ask y'all a question and y'all just answer the question without a question? Can y'all do that? Or am I asking too much? I think I'm asking too much. And why is it anytime I make any comment on LeBron James, do y'all got to bring Jordan in the mix? I could even give LeBron props on something. Yeah, Jordan never did that. What the fuck do Jordan got to do with it? Why do y'all have to try to mention his name every time LeBron's name is mentioned? Why do y'all have to try to do that comparison? Because it's not a comparison. Like they said, they don't play the same style. They don't even play the same position. It's other players that LeBron should be compared to. He should be compared more to a Scottie Pippen. He is Scottie Pippen, but just a better scorer. He could be compared to a Magic Johnson since he done took over the point guard position. Whatever point guard. That's why I say this all the time. If I was a point guard, I would never want to play on the LeBron James team. It got to be a nightmare because my whole career, my whole life, I have been the floor general for the team. I know how to run a team. I know how to run a game. I know how to get players involved. I know how to get myself involved. I know how to get out of the way when I need to get out of the way. I know how to keep feeding the player when that player is hot. It's not all about me as a point guard. It's not all about my scoring. If I'm a point guard and I score 18 points, but I done drop 14 assists, that's a hell of a fucking game. I don't have to be a point guard and score 32 points, but I got 6 assists, and then our team lose by 4, or however much they lose by. But that's what y'all love to do. Y'all care about the stats. Oh, did you see LeBron? He scored 40 last night. He had 40 and 10. But they lost the game, so who cares how much he had? Like I said, it's about wins and losses. You play the game to win. So again, Derek, Anthony, please don't comment on nothing else basketball related. Don't tag me in no shit. Don't comment on shit because y'all some fucking dumbasses. I'm out.